Okay, so welcome to Budget Builds episode 3. I hate Poison Necromancer. So I've converted this. This is not going to be this sort of a cheat budget builds, but I'll explain. So I sold the Death's Web because it was just... The problem I have with poison is it is cool. You run around and you drop all your poison, but there's a poison immune on every map, and if you look at these, uber GG'd out poison necro clear speed videos, they're not killing everything. They're just dropping the novas and running away and letting it die, and that's not really my playstyle at all. So I went with just converting to a Teeth Necromancer since I obviously had all of the poison bone skillers, and I had the bad torch. So this is still just a Vex for these. The mercenary does have a doom. This is all actually nice gear, but you don't need anything for this mercenary for this class for it to work. And here's where the extra money's going to come in. I have a 2-socket bone shade. I have a 2-socket steel shade, which actually I don't really need anymore because, well, it's giving me good block. I have an in the lidless, and I have an in the Q Hagens. But can you find all this stuff without sockets? 2 skills, 2 skills, 2 skills, and then just, a plain bone shade? Yes, absolutely, for an a piece. Can you get train gloves for self-found castrate rings, a self-found skill amulet, and some arrow walks? You can get all this for an without the sockets and without, the rune obviously in them themselves. The only thing I needed to really push this build into really good clear speed territory was a perfect Iraq, because 125 cast rate is really nice. The 75 is fine, but that's the only thing we've really spent. So you can see how this could be a budget build, right? Just a Vex here, you probably got a Vex here, and that's about it. The arachnid mesh or anything with, bumping that cast rate up is the only thing that you really need to do. And there's other ways to do it. You could obviously go with like a 10 caster fast rate belt, crafted, and then use like a Viper Magi, right? And that would do the same thing. But the only thing you're going to be hurting on if you go that route is res, because I have res jewels in here. And if you see the uber GG clear speed ones, they'll have mana after kill jewels in there just because this is so mana heavy. That's the killer with it. But if I take off all the stuff that's providing res, like the Annie and all this, you see you're in that kind of danger territory. So that's really the issue with this class. It's the mana heaviness of it and, just the res. But you can build this. It will be a complete glass cannon for you, but it will work. God, the lag this season has just been phenomenal. I gotta tell you, I am disappointed in the servers this season. I know it's free game, I know I shouldn't bitch and moan, but God damn, the servers have just been awful. Either way, I'll show you real quick. It runs around, murders stuff, and like I said, the extra money I have in this is... Here, let me take off the gloves to lower the cast rate so you can see what it would be like with 75, and I'll put them back on. But as you can see, this will be a glass cannon, but it will clear things just fine. And you could probably build this for about a high rune, because Bone Shade is incredibly cheap. I think I even saw 2 sockets up there for an ist. So you can imagine you could probably buy a bad one for a couple World Stone shards. And it is a hallway map specialist. As I learned in my power ranking video, Teeth does not shotgun, but who cares when you're doing this much damage, right? And if you've seen some of the clear speed videos I put up and the Google Maps drive for clear speed stuff, some of the fastest clear speeds right now in the game are coming from Teeth Necromancers, people who have +1 skills and GG, just the hell out. So it is a very, very fast class, especially on these tier 1s. Just that cast rate getting to 125 is the issue. You see how you kind of slow down a bit, but if you get to the 125, yeah, feels a lot better. So you will have to spend the money on the Iraq to get it up, but beyond that, pretty easy class, pretty easy build. And I suppose what I should do is also show you guys just how to build it. Teeth, Bone Spear, Bone Spirit, Bone Armor. If you're going to GG this out and go for the +1 skills on everything and stuff like that, you're probably going to want to dump points into Blood Warp and forego the tanks. But because I never sacrifice safety for clear speed, I've dumped into Golem Mastery so I can get some decent blood golems. instead of having that super fast blood warp. But I am absolutely sure from looking at the videos I've seen, the people doing the super fast 3-minute clears of this stuff, they obviously have their blood warp maxed, or as a dump skill, I should say, to allow them to run around a little quicker. But that should be it. You can build this in a, like I said, glass cannony version for about a high rune, and you just need a couple more. Maybe, I mean, I overpaid a Sir for my perfect Iraq, but you can probably find them for about a high rune. So I'd say another 2 high runes worth of investment. You can get it to mid tier, and then it obviously can go absolutely insane because I think there's a couple +1 skills bone shades up with 2 sockets going for like 15 high runes. So it's a good class to start. It's a good class to level up and get to intermediate, and it is a good class to GG out. See you guys later.